Scattered across the oceans of the world are islands that hold secrets stranger than fiction. Islands that look like they're hiding magic or something much deeper. From an underwater waterfall to a place where the air is literally toxic, and even an island of wild horses that learned how to dig for water. These are some of the most fascinating island phenomena on Earth. Get ready, because what you're about to see may change the way you look at our planet forever. Welcome to the island nation of Mauritius in the middle of the Indian Ocean. Here, if you fly over the coastline, you'll see something that doesn't seem real. A massive, cascading waterfall, but underwater. This is not a real waterfall, but a natural optical illusion. Off the coast of Mauritius, the ocean floor suddenly drops steeply, forming what's called an ocean shelf. Over time, sand from the shoreline is pulled down into the deep by ocean currents. From the air, the patterns created by this sand movement mimic the look of a waterfall plunging into a chasm. For years, even satellite images puzzled scientists until they realized the illusion was created entirely by sand and depth perception. A perfect example of how nature and perspective can trick the human eye. But also a reminder that not all wonders are made of waterfalls. Sometimes it's just gravity and sand. What if you had to wear a gas mask just to go buy groceries? On Miyake-Jima, a volcanic island in Japan's Izu archipelago, that's not science fiction. It's reality. Located south of Tokyo, this island sits on the Philippine tectonic plate right in the Ring of Fire. It's constantly shaken by earthquakes and volcanic eruptions. In the year 2000, the island's volcano Mount Oyama erupted, forcing all residents to evacuate. But when they returned 5 years later, things weren't the same. Toxic sulfur dioxide gas continued to leak from underground vents, non-stop. The gas is colorless, but dangerously poisonous, damaging lungs and respiratory systems. As a result, the government required all returning residents to carry gas masks at all times. Even today, public buses on the island have gas detectors. If the sulfur level rises, alarms go off, and passengers must put their masks on immediately. And yet, people still choose to live there. Miyake-Jima isn't just a volcanic island, it's a living experiment, a place where humans coexist with danger, and every breath could be a gamble. In the middle of the Atlantic Ocean lies a place straight out of a storybook, or maybe a ghost story. A 26-mile-long sandbar, known as Sable Island. Located off the coast of Nova Scotia, Canada, it's remote, narrow, and made entirely of shifting sand. It's also known as the graveyard of the Atlantic, with over 350 shipwrecks recorded in its waters. Powerful currents, hidden sandbanks, and near-permanent fog. But what makes Sable Island truly magical are the wild horses. Hundreds roam freely untouched by humans. Their ancestors were believed to be left behind by 18th century merchants from Boston. Over centuries, the horses evolved independently, becoming a genetically unique population. These horses live on an island with no rivers or lakes. When fresh water is scarce, they've learned to dig their own wells, uncovering clean water just beneath the sand. They've adapted to survive fierce winds, salt spray, limited food, and a landscape that's constantly shifting. They are not just wild, they are resilient, elegant, majestic AF. On an island that was never meant for survival, they've built a world of their own. Think that's all? Here are 3 more island phenomena that'll melt your brain. North Sentinel Island, the Forbidden Island. Location Bay of Bengal. Home to the Sentinelese, an indigenous tribe that has resisted contact for over 60,000 years. Any outsider who attempts to land is aggressively turned away, or worse. Indian government has declared the island off limits by law. It's possibly the last untouched civilization on Earth. Socotra, Yemen's alien island. Location, Arabian Sea. Described by many as the most alien-looking place on Earth. Features dragon's blood trees, bulbous desert plants, and animals found nowhere else on the planet. About 1/3 of its plant species are endemic, meaning you won't see them anywhere else on Earth. A natural biological time capsule. Tristan da Cunha, the world's most remote inhabited island. Location, South Atlantic Ocean. Population around 250 people. No airport. The only way to get there, a 7-day boat ride. Totally self-sufficient, grows own food, generates its own electricity, and has one internet connection. If there's a zombie apocalypse, this might be the safest place on Earth. Islands have always captured human imagination. From paradise getaways to uncharted nightmares, they're nature's greatest mystery boxes. Some hide volcanoes, some wild horses, some hide people who don't even want to be found. Which of these island phenomena blew your mind the most? Comment below and let us know which island you'd want to visit if you had the chance. And if you want a part 2 with haunted islands, vanishing islands, or islands that move, smash that like button and subscribe.